In this video we're going to do an unboxing and a review of the Holman Study Bible, New King James Version, large print edition. I'm going to give you a very honest review. I'm going to tell you why I like this Bible, and then I'm going to tell you some valid reasons why you might want to consider twice before buying this particular Bible. First off, you need to be aware that this is a very thick and heavy Bible. This is not the kind of thing that you would carry around comfortably. It is well and truly a study Bible size. So let's talk about the things that I like. First of all, I actually like this saddle imitation leather cover. It's a whole lot better than I imagined it to be. It feels very, very soft to touch, and I think that it looks quite nice. I also like the fact that this Bible comes with two ribbons in two different colours, so you can use one for the Old and one for the New Testament. The second thing that I really like about this Bible is the notes. They are very interesting, they're very comprehensive, and just here you can see the beginning of the notes on Psalm 19. I've been doing some study on that psalm over the last 24 hours, and it has some really copious notes, very interesting notes, very well balanced notes. I actually learned quite a bit that I didn't know before, and bear in mind I've been reading the Bible now for 42 years. So I like the notes. They're fantastic, and they'll give you a lot of enjoyment as you go through this Bible, checking out the notes or the commentaries. The third thing that I really like about this Bible is the book summaries. You have a very detailed summary on each book, beautiful color photographs to go with each book. And if we open up this one on the book of Proverbs, it will go into the circumstance of writing, the background of the book. It goes into the message or purpose of the book, the structure of the book, and then you have a timeline that walks you through the timeline of the book of Proverbs, and you've got these extensive summaries in each book. Here's another book summary, this time the book of the prophet Isaiah. We've got the circumstance of writing, the message and purpose, the background, and a lot of notes, what the book is trying to get across. It'll talk about who wrote the book, and again we've got the timeline of the book of Isaiah the prophet. It talks about its message, and it talks about the structure of the book, so I like that. Number 4, I really appreciate the very clear font. This Bible and the notes, and that's a problem for me because I do need a large print Bible. The Bible and the notes are very, very clear. Clear font in both the Bible, clear font in the notes. Even though the notes are slightly smaller, still very easy to read. Another thing that I really appreciate about this Bible is the paper color. Now you can see here you do have a little bit of bleeding through to the other side of the page, but the white color of this paper really helps to offset that. Another thing I really like about this Bible are the maps. It has beautifully colored maps that make for really interesting reading. Okay, now that I've told you what I really like about this Bible, let me show you a few things that I really don't like and that I think, quite honestly, for a Bible that costs $89 are inexcusable. First of all, throughout this entire Bible, you have this problem of the pages being glued together, and over again I'm having to go through and see if I can do this here, slowly peel off the pages. Now on some of them they are so badly stuck together that even if I wanted to read the page, like here, you have a really major problem, and I'm worried that I'm going to tear some of these pages. Just try and find another book here. We'll go to the book of Ezekiel, and what I'm finding is, okay, here's the book of Ezekiel. See here, that is completely stuck together. Again, have to come down here, hold it down, and slowly peel it off. Apart from the fact that that simply shouldn't just happen in a Bible that costs $89, it is going to require a humongous amount of time, painstakingly going through hundreds of pages in this Bible. I would go so far as to say that about 30 to 40% of the pages are stuck together. Now, there's a reason behind that. If we have a look in here, of course, you've got the usual intro for marriages and occasions to remember and deaths, etc. But if we go in here right at the very beginning of the book, what we're going to see that this Bible has been printed in China. Now, folks, I've got no problem with China. Those of you that know me know that I have a tremendous love for the nation of China, and I've been there 19 times. I've lived there for a year at a time, and I have never in my life seen a more faithful group of believers than the brothers and sisters in China. But obviously what Holman are doing with this particular Bible is they are outsourcing the printing of this Bible. They're doing it on the cheap, and consequently page after page after page of this Bible is stuck together. Here's the problem for me. Holman are aware of this. There are other people that have done videos showing how the pages of their Bibles are stuck together, and I think that is just completely inexcusable. And if you can just see here, it's got very cheap, very tacky binding here. Well, I love the study notes. My main concern is that I just can't see this Bible lasting for a long time. The other concern that I have is that this is glued, it's not stitched. So on the whole, how do I feel? Well, I live in Thailand. It takes an awful lot to get a Bible sent here to begin with. Got to pay extra postage. If you buy a Bible that is over a certain amount, or anything that you bring in over a certain amount, you can end up paying considerably more with import duties. For $89, I would expect a Bible where the pages of the Bible weren't sticking together. Great Bible as far as the study notes. I'm going to learn a lot. I like the maps. I like the book summaries. I like the clear font. I like the paper color. What I really love is the notes. My dislikes, the pages are stuck together. Very cheap binding. It's glued, not stitched. I cannot see this Bible lasting a long time. I believe that with regular use it's going to start coming apart at the seams. And what saddens me is that Holman are aware of this, and yet they continue obviously to just think, well, people will put up with that, and sound off about that in the comments. What do you think? To my mind, I believe that when people are producing Bibles, they should take pride in what they do, and if there's an obvious problem like the pages being stuck together, they should take action and fix that. Thanks for watching the video, guys.